Hey everyone, I'm just doing final touches. Okay, there we go. Oh, I got the sun shining in my eyes and I have my earbuds here today on, hoping that you will maybe be able to hear me a little better. So, as you know, is that better? Yeah, now the sun's not so much in my face. It's sun shining, so that's a good thing. Anyways, hello everyone. Tanya Otterstein-Liehs here from Body Business, empowering movement and life coach for you, helping busy moms with preteen to teenage kids to help you release any guilt and fears and excuses from moving forward, and of course, making yourself feel worthy with self-confidence so you can be this empowering woman, empowering mom you have always been meant to be. I'm talking about Weight Watchers today. And I think it ties in really nicely, if I move around here, because the sun, with what I talked about last week, right? About chocolate. If you didn't catch that, of course, you can go to my YouTube channel, Tanya Otterstein-Liehs, and you will see the video that I did there last week talking about treats, and also my conversational interview I had with Trish. She is a motivational speaker, renowned author, and CanFit presenter, and we have a wonderful conversational interview about breaking the barriers, and you can catch that on my YouTube channel as well. So I do not know if you heard about the Weight Watchers, their new target demographic. They're going, WTF Weight Watchers, what the heck are you thinking? If you didn't hear, they are now targeting 13 to 17-year-olds, okay? I mean, unbelievable. Especially for females, 13 to 17 is such a fundamental time for males as well. But, your body's changing, hormones are changing. Your body is going through all these things. Your body needs nutrients. Your body needs a certain amount of calories. Your body needs so much. And here Weight Watchers is sending out this message saying, you know what? Again, they are looking at that body image, that negative body image, okay? So their target is saying, hey, you 13 to 17-year-olds, come on out here. We have a program we're setting forth. It is a 6-week program. It's going to cost you absolutely nothing, and we're going to help you out. Well, if you know anything about Weight Watchers, okay, I have written down here what the CEO, Mindy Grossman, said. They said, we're inspiring healthy habits for real life. Well, I'm sorry about dieting. That is not a healthy habit, okay? They mentioned too, it's the critical age. It's real opportunity to make an impact on a problem. If that is the way you're telling people why you're doing this, well, I'm sorry, that's pure BS. So yeah, I'm really emotionally pumped on this talk today, and I apologize. I hope that the internet does not go with my energies out there. Calorie restrictions, okay? Specifically are not good to have for this age group. Like I mentioned before, all the things that's happening that changes, okay? You talk about it's not a diet, but you know what? Once you start counting your calories, and they have this food tracking and what food is 0 points in this point system, well, it's all based on how many calories food has, right? So Weight Watchers, WTF, okay? And you just can Google it and you'll see everything that's out there. I'm not the only one that feels this way. If you say Weight Watchers, if you say you're looking out for healthy habits and thinking about making changes, well, guess what? You're talking about a body image, okay? You're just destroying people's mindset. So I look at it, needs to be a healthy lifestyle, okay? Instead of Weight Watchers, instead of you focusing on counting calories, why not talk about healthy lifestyle, as in moving that body every day, okay? Eating balanced meals, setting yourself up with positive thoughts, looking at yourself and loving yourself every day, picking one simple thing and loving yourself. When you're targeting these 13 to 17-year-olds, and myself as a mom, I have two kids. One is a 12-year-old daughter. My son is 15. Of course, he's older. Well, he would be targeted in this age group too, right? But I mean, speaking from a mom's point of view too, they are going through so many emotions and hormone changes. And I mean, if you look at the social media, if you look at magazines, if you look at, people our kids idolize or look up to, I mean, a lot of them have this, especially girls that look up to the females, they have a specific body type, right? And when girls are seeing that, they're looking at themselves in the mirror and they're not seeing them looking that way like their role model looks. So of course, what's going through their head, right? They're really frustrated themselves. They're, I want to look like that. I have to look like this. And so please, 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 moms. One more thing too, I forgot. They're also with this 6-week program that is free for 13 to 17-year-olds. They're saying that we recommend you attend the meetings. Well, guess what? Oh, and they need to attend that with a parent. Well, guess what? Do you know what they do at those meetings? Those weekly and monthly meetings? It is a weight check-in. So let's say if a 13, 17-year-old that is like on an emotional roller coaster, on stress, having a lot of negativity about their body image. Well, now they're going in for a weigh-in. How are they going to feel if the weight has not gone down? How are they going to feel if the weight has gone up? And I'm sorry, Weight Watchers, you said you're inspiring healthy habits. Well, is that a healthy habit? Saying, oh, well, you haven't lost weight, so anyways, I'm on a tangent here. So if you parents want to change, you need to look at your own lifestyle too, right? If your family, each one of you is sitting down all day, all evening, is that a healthy lifestyle? No, right? You wake up and what are you doing? Sitting, having breakfast, or you're not having breakfast, you're heading out the door. Well, I'm sorry, but it needs to begin. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. It refuels your body. It creates fuel for your mind. I'm not talking about, I don't want you stopping off at the local coffee shop and getting a muffin or donut, okay? I'm talking about a healthy breakfast. It does not take long to make, okay? Like 3-5 minutes. What is that? So wake up 5 minutes earlier. Make yourself a healthy breakfast, okay? So it begins by that, right? Because going back to about sedentary lifestyle, you're sitting down all day, probably at your workplace. Then you come home, you're sitting down all day, whatnot. So you know what? We need to change. You need to change your health style. So instead of going to Weight Watchers to solve this epidemic of overweight, and it is out there, so I feel comfortable saying it, of obesity. Millennials, by the way, is one of the highest bracket now for overweight and obese people, because people are sitting, right? I'm not a millennium, so I should have said we. I'm an X generation. You need to start by moving that body. So, the kids sat all day at school probably, or most of the day. You possibly did it yourself at work. So do this, instead of in the evening, if your kids don't have sport activities or you guys don't need to head somewhere, then do something active together. Get back to the basics. Think about when you were kids, right? I'm sure you played outside. I'm sure you played sports. I'm sure you went for a walk with the family, hiking, riding your bike now that the weather's getting nicer here in Southern Ontario. But move your body. And not only is that fundamentally important for a healthy lifestyle, but it's healthy as a family unit as well. I mean, how many of you are sitting at home, everyone's on their own electronics, right? I mean, how is that keeping a healthy family structure? How is that leading a healthy wellness and lifestyle? Okay, so simple tips here. Simple tips, anybody can do it, all right? That is it. What time is it? Okay, got a few minutes left. I always try to keep it to 10 minutes here, 10, 15 minutes. Any other notes I made about that I really wanted to share about what this crazy... Oh, yes. One more thing. It's astronomical. So we know how the diet industry is a multi-million-dollar company, right? Billion-dollar company. And I can't stand diets. They have looked into the revenue of Weight Watchers. And they say now by opening and targeting these 13 to 17-year-olds, one of the things if you didn't know anything about Weight Watchers, I know somebody that was in Weight Watchers up until 2 years ago. Luckily, I talked them out of it. And once they saw the light go off, but Weight Watchers encourage you to purchase their products that you see in the stores. A lot of them, most of the products have artificial sweeteners. What's with artificial sweeteners? Two things that are really negative. One is they are cancer causing. I understand if you're diabetic, you can't have the real sugar. We're not talking about diabetes here. So one is they're cancer causer. Number two, did you know when you do not give your body real sugar, you end up craving it more? So for all that artificial sweetener, because it's not the real thing, your body ends up craving it more. So instead of having one Weight Watchers cookies, you're going to have like 2, 3, 4, right? So because Weight Watchers encourages you to purchase their food, or people fundamentally, they say we don't encourage it, but I mean, come on, right? You're signed up for Weight Watchers, you say, oh, I got to buy their food, they know what they're talking about. So they have predicted with this new demographic targeting 13 to 17-year-olds, they are predicting that by the end of 2020, so it's 2018 now, right? So in 2 years, they have predicted their revenue will go up in the next 2 years by $2 billion. I'm not saying like billion as in B, $2 billion. So Weight Watchers, instead of friggin' targeting that, why do you not change your program and say, you know what? Let's talk about the things we can do. We can have balanced meals. Yes, it's okay to have a treat once in a while, right? But let's get back to a healthy mindset, back to healthy of moving your body. I mean, moving your body is so fundamentally not only for the body, but for the mind, right? When you're active, when you're moving the body, your brain gets positive impulses. I'll do it non-scientific. Positive impulses. Your brain becomes sharper because all of a sudden you have blood flow going, right? You have blood flow going. A lot of, kids often say, oh, I'm really, really tired. It was a rough day. And, oh, I just want to sit here. I don't want to do anything. And you as a parent, you agree, oh, okay, you're tired. We'll just sit here. Well, I'm sorry, but go for a walk, okay? Ride a bike, get outside, go be active somewhere, because you know what? The number one way you can burn off the stress, the number one way you could feel better and not be tired is by moving your body. So, do this experiment yourself. Instead of sitting there, it's like, let's say your child's name is Susie or Johnny. It's like, no, Susie, no, Johnny, you know what? We're going to go for a family walk because we're going to feel better afterwards. Well, darn it, you are. You're going to sleep better. You're going to end up feeling like, this feels better. You're going to end up not being stressed anymore. You do that every day for a week, and I guarantee you will see a shift in how you feel, how your mindset is. I mean, that is what a healthy habit is, okay? Weight Watchers is not a healthy habit. If you're looking at counting calories, which Weight Watchers does, if you're looking at weekly weigh-ins, because that's what you're attending the meetings about, all right? So real opportunity to make an impact on a problem. Yeah, your real opportunity is because you want to increase your revenue, which you know it's going to go up by $2 billion by having this new target demographic. That is all I have to say. I could go on. I did not use adult language, as you can see, although I'm really pumped inside. And I want your kids to, sit down and share this with your kids, especially if your kids heard this about Weight Watchers and then talk to you about joining it. If you're thinking about your kids, or you yourself are thinking about joining Weight Watchers, then please, sit down as a family, watch this, comment down below on this video, and let me know your thoughts on this. I love reading comments. I want to know what you think about this new targeting of 13 to 17-year-olds that Weight Watchers is doing, that they have put out. I'd love to know what your thoughts are on this. And you know what? I'd love you to share this to get the word out there, how fundamentally unhealthy this is, all right? And if you're watching this on YouTube, of course, always comment below, because I love reading your comments on YouTube as well. I always reply back, whether it's here on Facebook, whether it's on my YouTube channel. Of course, my YouTube channel, you can see all my live videos, Tanya Otterstein-Liehs. Look me up and you'll see everything there. That is it. Thank you very much for tuning in and listening and watching. Again, get this message out. It's really, really important. If you want to chat, I'd love to have a 15-minute virtual chat with you, get you moving forward, get you unstuck, have you feeling empowered, finding alternate ways to dieting, finding alternate ways for the quick fix. All right, it's about lifestyle. This is it. Have yourself a wonderful, wonderful Friday. I will see you in 2 places next week. Every Wednesday here on my Body Business KW page, every Wednesday at 1:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is my office hours, where I am live here from 1:45 p.m. to 2 p.m. every Wednesday, where I come in live in my office hours answering your questions. So send them in. Direct message me and I'll be happy to answer them. Of course, if you are a busy mom with preteen to teenage kids, then please come on over to my Moms Inspiring Moms Facebook group page, and I'd love to have you there, inspiring you, supporting you, motivating you, with a whole group of other mums as well, sharing similarities. Again, it's Moms Inspiring Moms. If you're not sure, direct message me and I will be happy to share that page with you. All right, that is it. Have a wonderful weekend. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.